I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
All will be swept away by the wind.
It's on me. Destined for oblivion.
Yes, you! Mountain fall!
Eternal.
Bus. Or maybe I'll take it all. Still waters of flame. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Spend freely. Destined for oblivion. Watch your head.
Right on time.
It's on me. Still waters of the flame. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Existence is unity.
Destined for oblivion.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Yes, you!
Watch your head.
Eternal.
Still waters of the flame.
Strike! Right on time. Yes, you!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Bring mountain!
Bus. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head. Destined for oblivion.
Existence is unity. All will be swept away by the wind.
Still waters of the flame.
Right on time.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Spend freely. Destined for oblivion.
Down to earth!
It's on me. Still waters of the flame. Feeling lucky. All this free time, why not make the most of it with a game?
Feeling of relaxation. It's so nice. Ever since I stepped into the spotlight, I have especially treasured. Thank you. The cozy furnishings and peaceful atmosphere in the Express put me at ease. From this angle, I can see a brilliant river of stars. When I was younger, whenever that happened, days of youth are
meet again. Looks like we remember that night. Just as beautiful. The feeling, my dear friend.
Do you want to enter the circle?
What's up, Pom Pom?
Just got a message from the Xianzhou La Fu. Looks like it'll conflict with our original schedule.
It's been a while, my friends on the Astral Express. How's your trailblazing expedition going? Soon, the Xianzhou La Fu will be holding the Luminary War Dance. Those who have aided the La Fu in overcoming the crisis are cherished allies of the Xianzhou. Thus, on behalf of the Seat of Divine Foresight, I'm extending an invitation to attend the ceremony. Your presence would be greatly appreciated.
Well, things are getting lively. We've barely recovered from the family's Charmony Festival, and we're already being invited to another special event.
Why not think about it this way? Our trailblazing expeditions are turning into blast expeditions, where we eat, drink, and play wherever we go. Blast? Expedition? Yeah! Wherever we go, we eat, play, and have a blast!
So we should leave March behind to take care of the Express?
Hey! That's not what I meant! I'm all for some fun! I just hope there won't be any surprise party crashers, like Friday or Saturday.
The Xianzhou La Fu has recently overcome a crisis by holding the war dance there, demonstrating to everyone that they've returned to a state of peace and safety.
But that's what everyone said before we went to Penacony. You'll be totally safe under the family's protection.
No need to worry. The war dance is not like the Charmony Festival with all its hidden secrets. It's just a festival to honor the Rainbow Arbiter and the Cloud Knights, who fought against the abominations of abundance and protected the Xianzhou ships. Aside from star-scale performances, it's mostly martial contests. Nothing too different from the Taiki and Rollerball contest we've seen before.
What do you think, Hugo? Since we've accepted this Black Swan's proposal, we should probably head to Emporius for refueling.
There's certainly no rush. This trailblazing expedition is quite unique, and the Express needs to be fully stocked and prepared before moving on to the next stop. With Madame Harda's help, I was planning to deliver some Leviathan fossils from Kalen's Abyss to Ron May's number 81 Society. It could earn us some favors before we set off. However, it may take a few weeks.
Aw, so that means we're not going to the law.
Being an adult means maintaining relationships, whether we like it or not. Since we've been invited, it's only right for the Astral Express to attend the ceremony. So, here's the plan. Pom Pom will take everyone to the Xianzhou La Fu. Mr. Yang and I will meet up with Ron May and fulfill our promise. Meanwhile, you, March, and Don Hung will represent the Express and attend the war dance.
What do you two think? Any objections?
Now that everyone's on board with the plan, it's time to warp to the Xianzhou Luofu.
Kalinga Abyss.
That's why geniuses are interested in that field. Science is all about uncovering the unknown. Don't miss us too much. If I stumble upon some cool Leviathan fossils, I'll...
Oh,
Himeko really knows how to convince people. Between Leviathan fossils and the war dance, the latter definitely sounds more fun. By the way, Danheng, this time you'll be taking a stroll with us on the Luofu, right?
Just let you two wander around aimlessly on the Luofu by yourselves? I don't think so. Plus, Mr. Yang is right. The Ambrosial Arbor crisis just ended, and both the long life and short life species are still feeling uneasy. And that's why Jing Yuan wants to organize the war dance, to show that the Xianzhou Luofu is stable and safe. And since he has extended an invitation, it's only right that I visit my old friend.
Coming back to this place brings back so many memories, you know? Well, it's nothing too poetic. I was just thinking about all the twists and turns we went through when we first arrived at the Xianzhou ship. This time, we're not being forced or enticed, or chasing after wanted criminals. And we didn't have to sneak in through the cargo dock. This trip has been incredibly smooth. Quite unusual, I must say.
I agree.
Is the Starskip Haven always this crowded? There's so many people here. I can barely hear anything.
Yanqing said General Jing Yuan welcome us. But where is he?
Yeah, she is a lot.
It's the most prominent landmark on the dock.
I think that's separate from the main story. That shit over here. You gotta do this shit on the side. That's some side shit.
Hey, you guys, hold on a moment.
I think new dude gonna be in the main shit. That's why I gotta do this shit. See what Buddy hitting on.
They're from Penacony, right? Are you familiar with
Yeah,
the
Papeshi.
Xianzhou?
We know a little bit about it. What do you need?
We're from Penacony. Maybe you've heard of it. We came to this ship to gather interesting materials for making dream bubbles.
Oh, we just left there. Oh, talk about coincidence.
That's great. Do you know any must-see attractions on the Luofu?
Lil Faye. Lil Faye. I don't know what that is.
We did, but the locals were all like, come on, there's nothing worth seeing on the Luofu. It's so boring here.
Can't blame them. If someone asked me what's there to see on Penacony, I'd probably struggle to answer too.
That's why we're asking fellow tourists. Most of the tourists around at the moment are here to attend the war dance. And that's why we're here too. Yeah, we know about that ceremony. But isn't the fighting ring still closed?
I've heard the ring was actually converted from a huge decommissioned Luofu fighter jet. No doubt about it. It's a massive fighter jet. It's got to be larger than a civilian starship.
But for now, all we can do is wait until the war dance starts in a few weeks.
Oh.
We've still got work to do.
Talking about Faye Shaw? Oh, you get to play her in this? Yeah, right. I don't know shit about this story, so I ain't know you can play her.
Our clients love these kinds of dream bubbles the most.
You're the expert here. Give them some suggestions.
Yeah, so I ain't trying to play Faye Shaw yet. They gotta chill. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah! Fixtrol Garden! It's famous for supernatural stuff. With those mischievous heliobi floating around. It's pretty fascinating.
Supernatural? I don't really like scary things, but our clients will love it.
Ooh, it does sound interesting. Let's go check out Fixtrol Garden. Maybe we'll bump into each other there.
Look, Yanqing's here.
Really? Let's go catch up with him.
Yes, sir. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. I only seen all the leaks, so I don't know what her personality about to be like. There go my nigga. Yes, sir. The cleanest fit in the game. Oh, his voice sound horrible in English. Jeez.
It's been that long since we last saw you. But Yanqing, are you?
What's up, Miss March?
They say kids grow up really fast.
Oh yeah, I ain't know what the fuck they was on either, bro. Yeah, Akron was cutting up, bro. Akron was deep, bro.
We've only been away for a few months.
I don't even remember. I remember guessing on that shit. I thought I got it, but I wasn't sure. Jesus. Definitely got taller, little small fry.
Really? The general is always worried I won't grow much taller. But I keep telling him not to worry about it. Sorry for the delay. With the upcoming war dance and the Starscape Haven being so busy, things are a little hectic.
Seriously, I've never seen the
March got some big ass eyes, bro. Jesus, her eyes huge.
I was a bit worried that holding the war dance right after the Ambrosia.
Look at his eyes compared to her eyes.
Soon, but seeing the bustling Starscape Haven, I understand why General Jing Yuan chose this timing.
Yep. There's people from other delves and travelers like you three who've come from afar. With the war dance coming up, there's a huge number of visitors pouring into the Starscape Haven. The Cloud Knights are working hard to keep the security tight. The general said this ceremony would help the Xianzhou Luofu recover from the crisis. It's a way to showcase our martial spirit, reassure people, boost morale, and attract visitors from other planets to promote trade and peace. By the way, the Cianzhou Alliance places great importance in this ceremony too. The Cianzhou ships, the Zhu Ming and the Yaoqing, have both sent messengers to offer their blessings.
Who?
Yeah, I wonder if you've heard of it. It's known as the Star Forge, and it's responsible for providing more than half of the Cloud Knight's armaments. The Cianzhou Juming boasts skilled craftsmasters, and General Huan is a top-notch craftsman himself. If only I could get a sword forged by him, I'd be on Cloud 9.
By the way, Yanxing, where are we headed next?
I'm sorry for talking your ear off. The General wants to catch up with you at the Palace of Astro.
I don't think he look bad like this.
How the Express has been doing.
He okay, he just dry now.
It's funny how he tries to act all mature, but whenever it comes to something he's interested in, you can really see his childish side.
Yeah, March really be like explaining everything. Like, I'm going to talk like this just so you have complete and utter understanding as to what I mean.
I agree.
I hope that this is something that is very helpful for you. Like, okay, March, dude.
All units, assemble quickly. Get ready to protect the crowd.
Just mentioned security. Now all of a sudden something's gone wrong. Excuse me, I need to go check out the situation.
We'll go with you.
I should have said just as Jinx is March. She'd be like, hey.
Protect the civilians.
Yeah, that was it right there, too. About it did it, shoot her. Hey, because I be flaming her ass, too. When Bloodlust reaches a certain number of stacks, the units enter the Moon Rage state. At the same time, the Moon Rage countdown appears in the action order. When the countdown turns begin, Moon Rage is dispelled across all enemy units.
Why are there Boris in here? This ends now.
All will be swept away by the wind.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe you'll take it all.
Hey!
For oblivion. No dirty tricks.
Grace and elegance.
Sure, I'll play along.
Another journey begins. No water to the flame.
Not good.
Oh, shit.
Thanks for the help.
Sorry, no time to chat. Could you give me back my...
My nigga Matt turned light and worked to a full day's work. Yikes. Bro, stop coming for little bro, bro. Why y'all be coming for little bro? That's crazy. Yeah, I thought Claire in here.
Wait, my sword! I'm sorry, but I'm afraid we'll have to put our plans on hold for now. I need to find out what's going on.
While we appreciate your rescue, my Xianzhou friends, don't you think it's a bit too much to detain us and our cargo?
Sorry, but we've been ordered to detain you and your cargo for inspection until we figure out the source.
Yeah, it only makes sense to Will Claire, rock Claire with old girl. As we chase old girl.
But this shipment isn't even meant for the Luofu, and it's IPC's patented technology. Who do you think you are to conduct an inspection?
According to the protocol, all cargo arriving on the Luofu must go through inspection.
Goddamn.
We didn't officially enter your dock at all. We just sought refuge in your dock because we were attacked by the Borisons.
Looks like this argument could go on forever. Let's not get involved in a heated dispute that won't lead to a resolution. Who's in charge here? I need some answers.
It's my fault. We let our guard down for a moment. I take full responsibility.
The war dance approaching. Safety should be a top priority. Now, tell me, how did Borisin prisoners end up in Starskiff Haven? According to the protocol, Borisin prisoners should be held on a Starskiff and taken directly to the Shackling prison under strict supervision without ever touching the ground. Who allowed a prisoner transport ship to dock at the passenger terminal?
That nigga, what you mean?
This incident involves Zhu Ming's diplomatic vessel.
You call that nigga mad? That's crazy.
I'm Lu Chu, officer of the Patrol Defense Squad. Thank you for your help, Lieutenant Yanqing. The situation unfolded rapidly.
What kind of little nigga become a lieutenant, bro? You got to be nice, bro.
Here's what happened. An IPC transport ship was attacked by the
Nigga like 9.
arriving, and the Zhu Ming's
He that nigga already, bro. Like, y'all tripping.
They fought off the Borisin pirates and imprisoned them on their ship.
So, an IPC ship was attacked by the Borisin near the Luofu, and the Zhu Ming envoys saved them? Sounds complicated.
Honestly, it gives me a headache too. Zhu Ming diplomatic ship, adhering to standard procedure. Talk to the passenger
Whatever, nigga.
terminal to hand these criminals over to the Luofu. You know, with all the outsiders flooding onto the Luofu, Starskiff planes are under immense pressure. Borisin desperados decided to put up a fight before the prisoner transport Starskiff could get there. And that's what you just witnessed.
We'll make sure these prisoners are sent to the Shackling prison as soon as possible.
I see. It's an unusual situation indeed. I'll report it to the security department of the Realm Keeping Commission and ask for their cooperation in handling the aftermath. Maybe I should gather more details from others so that the Seat of Divine Foresight can have a better understanding of the situation.
You look much maturer now, Yanqing.
Please don't tease
Boy, March face is all eyes, bro. She barely got white on the side of her face, bro. That motherfucker is all eyes.
Disturbed by even the smallest pebble, capable of generating far-reaching ripples with even the slightest disturbance.
What are those people? I mean, those monsters we just dealt with.
Yeah, those werewolf monsters are known as Borisin. They are abominations of abundance, and we've been fighting them for a very long time. The Borisin have been a powerful force for a long time, plundering and enslaving many worlds. The threat they pose is just as terrible as the Swarm disaster, and the Alliance even had a fierce war with them 3 decades ago. Their presence has faded over the years, but who would have thought?
According to that officer, they attacked an IPC ship near the Xianzhou Luofu. Such a brazen attack seems quite unusual to me.
strange, too. It seems like the IPC and the Borison have some serious grudges. Well, enough with the chit-chat. The General wants me to take you to the Palace of Astra. I'd love to chit-chat a little longer, but there are some things that can't be left unchecked.
Is it a serious matter? Maybe you'll need our help in hunting down the Borison?
Thank you, but it's no big deal. By the way, that young lady who just appeared, she took my sword. I'm thinking of filing a lost property report at the Realm Keeping Commission to see if I can get it back.
Thanks.
I doubt she did it on purpose.
Don't remind me. I just zoned out for a moment, that's all. Alright, let's not keep the General waiting.
Don't worry. There aren't many people out there with that kind of talent. It shouldn't be too hard to find her.
There sure are a lot of troublemakers around.
I'm good.
Been a long journey, Elder Wyatt. Thank you for your presence.
General, I brought our guests from the Express. Oh, I'm sorry for my bad timing. I didn't know you were meeting a guest, General.
Don't worry, you're just in time. It's been a while, my friends from the Astral Express. Sure, how couldn't I have? It's not often we find such moments to reunite and enjoy one another's presence.
Since when did she and General Jing Yuan become such good buddies, Dan Heng? They seem to be having a great time.
A lot must have happened without our knowledge. At least, I hope that's the case.
Allow me to introduce you to General Wai Yin. He's the Arbiter General of the Xianzhou Zhumi, known as the Flaming Heart.
Big Master Roshi vibe.
I'm just a tourist here, no different from other tourists who come to attend the ceremony.
Elder Hua Yin is not only the Arbiter General.
Jing Yuan. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Of the Artisanship Commission. Besides his martial skills, he excels in forging various weapons. Such talents are unique, even among the Arbiter General.
Be it Arbiter
You got an
General
iconic
or
look, bro.
Furnace Master, these are merely titles given to me
I thought you were talking about Jin Louis at first.
retired several times already, but with the current change in circumstances, the Marshal has called me back to duty, and I had no choice but to answer the call. Well, in the end, I'm to blame. Living such a long life naturally brings its share of disapproval.
It's an honor to meet you, General Hua Yin.
It's my honor to meet you, General Hua Yin.
No need to be all formal. Today I'm just a guest on the lawful, same as all of you. So, these three are the ones you mentioned, Jing Yuan? The heroes who helped you with the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
Indeed, there's Dan Heng, March 7th, and her. Without their help, I'm afraid the Luofu might not have easily overcome this crisis.
So, the Imbibitor Lune's reincarnation has returned to the Luofu and will attend the war dance. I'd love to have a drink with you should the chance present itself.
You're more than welcome, General Hua Yan.
And this young friend is...
Yanqing, my apprentice. He remains by my side as my retainer due to his youth, which I hope will season him with experience. He will stand for the Luofu's clout knights in the upcoming war dance, ready to take on all kinds
Some of the NPCs.
Great! It's a real treat to see so many talented young people around here today. Oh, I almost forgot. This is my apprentice, Yun Li.
It's you!
Oh, it's you. Hello.
Oh, you two already know each other? Guess we don't need any introductions then.
What a coincidence! I was afraid I'd have trouble finding this girl.
Oh. Now you've piqued my curiosity. Tell me, how did you two become acquainted?
She helped me capture the escaped Borisin prisoners at the Starscape Haven. Allow me to express my gratitude for you. But when you left, you took my flying sword with you.
Your flying sword? Oh, so that's why I found a dagger in my bag. Turns out it's yours.
Yes, it is. Now that we've met again, I hope it...
No, that won't do.
Won't do?
You want your sword back, right? Well, you can't just take it back. On the Juming, when you lose your sword on the battlefield, you have to reclaim it on the battlefield. As for this little sword, it was supposed to strike that escaped Borisin prisoner. But unfortunately, its owner's agitated state caused it to fly off like a kite with a broken string, and it missed its target. By the way, if I hadn't caught it and helped it hit its mark,
the character.
that Borisin prisoner would have gotten away.
Hold on a second, Lee. You took
Oh,
my
really?
sword.
I gotta
I've been
look.
asking, and now
Look,
you're
look,
refusing to give it back?
That looks like the time.
So much for Luofu sword masters.
What did you just say?
If you just stepped up and took your sword back from me fair and square, I would have totally respected you. But nope,
Yeah,
you
I
tried
don't
to
want
hold
her.
me down, expecting me to just hand it back to you like it's nothing. In front of everyone. With all due respect, you don't honor your sword. So you don't deserve it.
Damn.
Hasn't anyone told you that taking without asking is stealing? If you want to settle this with swords, fine. Let's have a one-on-one duel right now.
Yanqing.
Well, that's more like it. Just be careful. Because I'm not as easy to handle as the Borisons.
You two, be quiet and apologize to Yanqing.
Hey! Whose side are you on, Grandpa?
I don't take sides.
It's a small misunderstanding, and an apology would be too much. I've heard about the Zhu Ming's incredible swordplay and craftsmanship. Most notably, the legendary Flame Wheel Octet. Seeing Miss Yun Li, who is among those ranks today, I must say she definitely has that fiery edge.
Such grandiose names. Some folks love to spin these fancy titles, trying to set the Cloud Knights apart. Yun Li is still just a young girl, a bit awkward and hot-tempered. So please forgive her if she's being rude.
Well, everyone, Elder Hua Yan and I have some business to discuss. For now, Yanqing, why don't you entertain our guests? and take Miss Yun Li to the inn. I'll find another chance to talk with you. I'd like to express my gratitude to the Astral Express for helping the Law Fu during the crisis.
That's so kind of you. I mean, you've already thanked us so many times.
Please forgive me for coming at an inconvenient time.
You needn't apologize, General Huayan.
All right, Yun Li. Take this opportunity to clear things up with Yanjing.
Yeah. It's better to make friends than enemies.
Go down?
I won't be heading to the inn just yet. I want to visit Lingsha. She just arrived in the Luofu and could use some help settling in.
Yanqing, once you've helped our guests get settled, go to the Artisanship Commission for me. I've heard about the attack and the detainment of the IPC ship. Qingzu sent word that the IPC members are protesting and wish to have their cargo back. See if you can calm them down. Don't get aggressive. Just make it clear that the Xianzhou Luofu has no intention of violating their rights.
I'm on it.
Oh boy, all this goddamn talking, boy. Jeez, Louise, boy.
But it's a shame the Luofu swordmasters don't seem that great.
Thank you, bro. Please leave little bro alone, bro. Little bro ain't doing nothing to nobody, bro. Yikes.
I have some things to do. Besides, little Yanqing doesn't seem too happy about me tagging along. Yeah, you're right. I took it with my skills. So I guess you can say I'm a robber or something. How dare he imply...
Stop calling bro mad too, bro. That's crazy.
Besides, the sword seems scared of its own master. I'd like to ask him. You claim to cherish your sword as your life, yet you don't even recognize the state it's in right now? I didn't intend to keep his sword. I was planning to take this chance to return it to him. But now, I've changed my mind. I'll give that poor flying sword some proper maintenance. I won't consider returning the sword unless he learns how to say please, hello, thank you, and sorry. So he can forget about it for now.
Kick that little bitch in her face.
This is the report Qingzu just sent me. Let me take a look. Huh. Looks like the General is giving me a tough challenge. He wants me to try and help put the IPC's mind at ease. Well, it's not exactly a test. As Cloud Knight
Not if I got Boo here. The bitch finna die. Fuck.
also occasionally have to handle diplomatic disputes. It's just, you know, talking things out isn't as straightforward as duking it out with weapons on the battlefield. This is especially true when you're up against the IPC.
Boy, I need some snacks, boy. Holy fucking hell, bro. These niggas is yapping, bro. Jeez. Let's go, bro.
It is the Lawful's honor to have you in attendance at the Warden. Yet, the fact that a simple martial arts ceremony has attracted esteemed generals from the Zhu Ming and the Yao Qing implies intentions beyond mere spectating. Might there be any specific instructions from the Marshal?
You're overthinking it, Genuine. As I said, I'm here to broaden my granddaughter's horizons. I have no ulterior motives. However, I have no clue what the Yao Qing Arbiter General has in mind. Do you remember when you accepted this position? I told you that an Arbiter General's battlefield goes beyond the physical one. You'll need to lead and manage everything on the Xianzhou. The title of Arbiter General holds a weight far greater than its literal meaning. So many years have passed, and you've done well. However, longevity for the Xianzhou people can be a curse. Living too long means that every mistake you made will lurk in the shadows. And one day, they'll eventually catch up to you. The Marshal knows everything that's happened to the Lawful. As for Merlin's claws,
You talking about lock in, let the story take on. Yeah, alright.
specifically.
They telling this bitch slow as hell and this music ain't helping. Oh man.
They say the Merlin's claw strikes like lightning. Being late isn't her style.
I don't think I got no. Let me see. I might have some.
She's been here a while, but I'm sure you've heard of her.
Oh shit! There go, buddy. Boy, Miko already done pulled up.
From the Star Skiff. She mentioned having something to attend to. And
Oh shit! Who that nigga is?
You must be the messengers from the Xianzhou Yao Qing.
We are Jiao Cho and Mosey, retainers of the Merlin's Claw.
My boy Mosey.
Honor to meet you in person, Arbiter Generals.
Now this is interesting. A guest who doesn't come to visit but sends a message instead. What does she mean? Tell me, what could be more important to her than coming here?
Master heard about a spectacular view in Scale Gorge Waterscape. I believe she went there to enjoy it.
A spectacular view? Did you hear that, Genuine? This person is being sarcastic.
Please do not misunderstand me, General Huai Yan. I was simply stating the truth. Master thought it would be inappropriate to keep you waiting, so she sent us here. Once she's finished with admiring the scenery, she'll personally come and apologize to the both of you.
Drat. I forgot to ask you and Lee to return my sword.
Yeah. Nigga still trip about that sword thing. I ain't got no snacks neither, bro. This a L, bro. This a L plan, bro. This a horrible plan, bro. I shouldn't have done this, bro. He said, oh, dude. Oh, my boy, yeah. You talking about boy Miko? He did. I think he did. Well, I don't know. I walked off. I started looking for snacks. I don't think. Fuck that, man. Keep going, bro. Whatever.
The Juming envoys won't be leaving the Luofu anytime soon. I'll ask for it later when we meet again.
I'm salty, bro.
By the way, I don't know if it's just me, but the general seemed a little reserved. Could it be because of Elder Huaiyan's visit?
Reserved? Really?
Maybe I'm just overthinking things.
No, you're not. When I entered the Palace of Astrum, I realized that the messenger from the Xianzhou Juming was actually the Arbiter General himself. So, the messenger from the Xianzhou Yao Qing must be the Merlin's Claw herself, I presume.
That's right.
Well, that's what makes this entire thing so unusual.
What's so unusual about it?
Boy, I swear to God, I'll go to 7-Eleven right now, nigga, and do something about this. But if this started too long, bro. I don't know if I can make it with just no snacks, bro. I need something, bro.
Arbiter generals from other Xianzhou ships here. I'm afraid they're here for something more. Huh. Maybe they've come.
I don't even need. I just need some sunflower seeds, some pistachios, something, bro. I got to be doing something, bro.
Come on, didn't the Luofu fall victim to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus and the Antimatter Legion? Why would they blame the victim?
Don Shu's rebellion and Ventilia's scheming are merely one side of the story to the other Arbiter Generals of the Alliance. Only a single piece of incontrovertible evidence remains, creating an endless source of potential complications.
The Ambrosial Arbor.
Yes. It's undeniable that the plague mark, which was subdued by the Xianzhou Luofu, has resurfaced. But was it really a conspiracy instigated by the Antimatter Legion? Or does it indicate a traitorous intent from within the Luofu, implicating Jing Yuan himself? Once the spark of suspicion is kindled, it proves hard to extinguish.
What was I thinking? Seriously, here I was looking forward to a carefree and enjoyable trip. But it seems wherever we go, drama is just around the corner.
I was so excited. I thought those Arbiter Generals were just here to see the ceremony. By the way, I heard that an alchemist from the Zhuming diplomatic ship has arrived. And rumors say that she's to be the new Cauldron Master of the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu.
An alchemist from the Zhuming serving as the Cauldron Master on the Luofu? While it's not unheard of, the timing itself...
Thanks to your words, Mr. Dan Heng, now I finally see the underlying tensions. The General is under tremendous pressure right now, but I was completely oblivious to his troubles. How naive of me.
Come on, don't think like that. Leave the adult matters to the adults. Even if you wanted to do something for the General, it's not like you can do anything.
Yikes.
Did I say something wrong?
Yeah. Please, March, just keep quiet.
Miss March is right. I don't have the skills to share the General's burdens at the moment. Still, I'll do my best to follow his instructions. Let's go. Once I've taken you to your accommodations, I need to go to the Artisanship Commission to handle the IPC's protest.
He looks like he has a lot on his mind. We can't just let him go alone. Why don't we accompany you to the Artisanship Commission?
This is too much trouble. While I appreciate your kindness, dealing with the IPC's workers could be tricky. I'm afraid this will cause trouble for the Express.
No worries. We're pretty experienced in dealing with the IPC. You've heard of the 10 Stone Hearts?
Damn, boy, this traveler so ass compared to Belle, bro. That's tough. She got good dialogue, but she can't talk.
Are you being sarcastic?
Yikes.
Well, since you're willing to help, I won't decline your kindness. Let's head to the Artisanship Commission and meet them.
Man, I might have to go grab me some. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Oh, and that's the first part. That's just the first part. Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, Lord. How many more of these? This one's 60. That one was only 50, boy. And that was fucking... Yeah, it might be time, bro. Yeah, I think I need to do that, bro. You feel me? I think I deserve that, but I can't think of the last time I bought a snack. Boy, you feel me? It's finna go down, bro. It's going down. 7-Eleven, 2 minutes from my house, bro. You feel me? It's up, bro. I'll be back, bro. We finna do this. We locked in now, bro. There's only one way to do it. And the only way to do it is to do it right. You feel? I'm always said life is like a box of chocolates. Jedi. Spin and check and get it right back. All right, bro. We locked in, bro. Let's do it. I got 6 cell phones. Who want to call me, dog?
Can I really reason with you, Xianzhou people? I think I get it now. Your words. This is called...
Toxic voice sounds familiar. Haven't I heard it before in Arenali?
You know what? This isn't my first time dealing with the Skyfaring Commission. I can handle your unreasonable ways. But straight up snatching IPC cargo, isn't that going a bit too far?
Just as I've said many times already, once we've inspected the cargo, the security check, you can be on your way. There's something wrong with your ears, or is it just your brain?
I'm hearing you loud and clear. I'm thinking clear. And my answer is crystal clear. Not a chance. Keep detaining my cargo, and I'll file a complaint directly with your general. I was going to ask you the same thing. Why do I keep running into you? Staying on the schedule, are you? What terrible luck. Wherever you go, that's another line.
Aren't you the guest with the Astro Express? What brings you on the Artisanship Commission?
Trouble caused by the IPC? I'd say it's caused by the Skyfaring Commission.
Looks like you've met this IPC worker before. I'm not sure if that's a good or bad thing.
I was sent here to deal with the IPC protests in Ishigwe. What's going on here?
As you know, this IPC transport ship was attacked by the Borison and rescued by the Julian diplomatic ship. Then the Cloud Knights were instructed to bring it back to the dock for repair and inspection. And this is Mr. Scott, the person in charge of this transport ship.
So, you're Scott. I've heard her mention you. Weren't you kicked off the law firm before? Why did you come back?
Like I wanted to come back. I thought I'd just dock at the harbor for repairs and leave this forsaken place for good. Little did I know, as soon as the ship entered the harbor, a bunch of Cloud Knights showed up and snatched all our cargo from the hold.
What do you mean by snatched? I've told you a million times. It's a security check.
Why did you bring the cargo to the Artisanship Commission? You even brought in some shady craftsmen. It's obvious you're trying to steal the IPC's patented technology.
Listen here. Firstly, the Skyfaring Commission detected dangerous items that could possibly be weapons in your cargo hold. That's why they called me to double check. Secondly, where the heck did you get the idea that I'm a shady craftsman?
Even if there are dangerous items, what do they have to do with you? It's not even being shipped to the law. We'll just fix the ship and be on our way. We won't unload our cargo here.
You'll have to stay in the port for several days before your ship is repaired and take off again. How can we just leave unchecked items sitting here?
I understand, but we don't need to disassemble the cargo if it's just a security check, right?
In most cases, we don't. However, our scans discovered that the cargo doesn't only contain machinery, but also some substance that resembles biological.
Biological tissue? Does this paint contain living things?
I'm afraid we'll need to wait for the Alchemy Commission for further confirmation. In any case, according to our regulations, we need to unseat one of the crates for further examination. IPC specialist has been hindering us on the grounds of patent secrecy.
The Alliance's regulations on biological products are very strict. Without further inspection, there is no way for the Skyfaring Commission to release the cargo.
Oh, really? Fine. If anyone lays a finger on that shipment, they'll have me to deal with. It doesn't matter if it's mechanical or biological. It's none of your business. I'm filing a complaint against the Skyfaring Commission's ridiculous regulations.
This Mr. Scott is stubborn and difficult to persuade. Honestly, I really don't want a vicious confrontation with the IPC. I heard how you got automatic. The IPC representative back then was Mr. Scott, right? Since you've dealt with him before, it looks like I'll have to rely on you again.
What are you guys whispering about over there? Just hurry up and get back our cargo.
As I recall, this guy wouldn't listen to reason and can only be persuaded with intimidation. But he does seem to follow rules to some extent. Let's use that against him.
Speaking of regulations, we have our own laws and regulations too. According to Article 4 of the Xianzhou Alliance IPC Trade Consensus, the Alliance and IPC shall never infringe on each other's intellectual property rights.
especially at imitating animals.
Stop it! Let's focus on the business at hand. What's the point in writing up the patent?
Oh, you're amazing! Can you teach me? Which animals can you...
Just forget it. Even if we set aside the secrecy of intellectual property, these prototypes built by the Intelligentsia Guild are incredibly valuable, beyond your wildest imagination. If anything goes wrong, you won't be able to pay for it even with your life.
I've got a brilliant idea. I'll just smash everything with my bag, and then you can hire someone to assess the damage. That way, your cargo won't need any inspection, right?
Calm down. The General wants us to handle this peacefully.
So, this is the great idea you came up with? Fine. Why don't you just step over my lifeless body? Besides, cargo on this transport vessel belongs to the Intelligentsia Guild. If you want to inspect the cargo, shouldn't you at least call in a member of the Intelligentsia Guild to be present?
Pretty tight with Dr. Ratio from the Intelligentsia Guild. Almost like family. Doesn't that make me practically a member of the Intelligentsia Guild too?
What's all this nonsense? Even if you were married to him, you still couldn't represent the Intelligentsia Guild.
Right.
All right, that's enough. I'm not going to repeat myself 100 times. I thought you were reasonable and civilized, but now it seems the Xianzhou folks just don't. We've signed a confidentiality and security agreement with the Intelligentsia Guild. And if we breach it, we'll have to pay a hefty sum. Even if we sold the souls of every employee in the marketing development department on this planet, it still wouldn't be enough to cover the costs. Listen, I don't mind this transport for a few more days. Once the engines are repaired, our ship will leave immediately, and you won't have any reason to inspect the cargo.
If that's the case, I can assure you the Cloud Knights won't let your ship leave.
Oh, really? Then you'll receive a ton of complaints from the Intelligentsia Guild and the IPC's Marketing Development Department. You're too young. I don't think you understand the chaos your rash decision will cause.
Since you put it that way, Mr. Scott, I'll take it as your agreement to the inspection procedure. Now...
Not so fast, you little brat. According to the IPC regulations, I have the right to arm myself to protect the property on my transport ship.
I thought you were reasonable and civilized, but now it seems the IPC just wants to play by its own rules. My apologies, Mr. Scott.
Stop him, guys! For the Emperor Lord! For the Emperor Lord!
Existing. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Stay away.
Watch your head. Free will, or was it justice or oblivion?
I'm not afraid of you.
Hide.
I want to protect everyone too. Tell me what's your term.
There's more to life.
Get up, all of you! Why is the IPC even paying you? You're a bunch of losers!
Just be grateful that that little brat showed you mercy. At least your staff aren't seriously injured. How do you IPC cronies have the audacity to fight Cloud Knights?
You practically assaulted law enforcement officers.
Another one? Who the heck are you?
I may be a bit late, but the good news is I'm here now. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lingsha, Cauldron Master and head of the Alchemy Commission on the law firm.
Could she be? Yeah, she's the new Cauldron Master assigned here from the Xianzhou Juming.
I received a report from the Artisanship Commission about cargo containing samples of unknown organisms. It said they needed help from the Alchemy Commission. I had nothing better to do, so I came myself. It's fine, Mr. Scott. If you really don't want your cargo to be inspected, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter? How can you say that?
Why are you being so nice all of a sudden? Well, since you're not going to check it, I'll take this crate and be on my way. Is that okay with everyone?
Yeah, sure. Why should I object? Not only this sample, but all the goods on the transport ship are yours to keep. Like I said, we won't inspect them.
Wait a minute!
Wow, that's more like it. If only the young displayed a more reasonable attitude, we could have sidestepped that altercation just now. Our ship will leave in a few days once the engines are repaired.
Your ship can leave whenever you want, but I'm afraid I can't say the same for your cargo. According to the import and export regulations signed between the Xianzhou and IPC, all biological ships can only leave the port when they have confirmed to be of no threat, or when all biological activity expires. Since we can't determine if your shipment is safe for the environment, I guess we'll have to wait for its biological activity to expire. Let me check previous cases. Normally, it'll only take around 47 star calendar years.
Only 47 years?
Why so surprised? You're still young and full of energy. I'm pretty sure you'll live.
Yeah. Damn, I was just sending a message. I was like, damn, you finna miss this bitch. She different than Hutao. She I know, right? Chill. You know, I don't do that. She do got the look though. I know what you're saying, but I don't know, real. She kind of standing out.
Your words are dripping with sarcasm. While you may not care about time, I do. I'll be demanding double compensation from the Skyfaring Commission for every minute wasted.
Sure thing, Mr. Scott. You seem pretty confident that your career in life will last long enough to witness this victory unfold.
Definitely Hutao design though.
Step aside, guys. Let them do the inspection.
Bro, I had never seen her ever until just now. I've literally never seen this character.
Come on, already enough trouble. Just let them do the security inspection. And if needed, I can always...
Oh, she got drip marketed already? I didn't know that.
I'm just using my head for what it's apparently good for, right? Well, honestly, at least you're not as annoying as that woman. Just get on with the inspection. Don't act all chummy with me now that you've got your way.
This lady is really something else.
Is this the IPC product?
Listen up. Any damages caused by inspections will be filed with the IPC.
Turn it off.
How unexpected. That was a surprise.
Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe you take it off. Watch your head.
Still water.
Target threat index lowered. Annihilate.
I weep for
Why not?
It is my fault.
Were you seriously planning to leave this stuff unchecked at the dock for days? That's way too dangerous.
I had no idea about it. You must have accidentally triggered the Carter's defense program.
I don't think trying to shift the blame is a wise choice.
But seriously, I don't know why that thing suddenly started moving. I swear on the Amber Lord.
Enough. Miss Shikwe, please escort our IPC guest to the Sky Commission.
I'm on it. Please follow me, Mr. Scott.
Gentlemen, our preliminary inspection shows that there is indeed hidden biological tissues inside. Just like the craftsman's beard. Can't even tell if it's ingenium or biological in nature.
The core of this device is what they call wetware in industry slang. To put it simply, this machine operates with a kind of biological nerve as its control center.
I'll take some samples for the alchemist to analyze and figure out where the biological tissue comes from.
Why would the intelligence guild use such unethical technology? Perhaps they're trying to create a new weapon?
Whatever the reason is, it's probably why the Boris attacked the ship. No wonder the IPC were trying to obstruct our inspection. I'll contact the Ten Lords Commission and ask the judges to come and give a final verdict on this. According to our rules, all prisoners and weapons involving dangerous creatures must be taken to the shackling prison for further sentencing. After all, it's the safest place in Wafu. As for you, Mr. Craftsman, please go with the Cloud Knights and explain the situation to the judge.
Okay.
I had a feeling that the IPC members would cause trouble, but I didn't think they'd be this tricky. Thanks for your help, Miss Slingshot.
I should thank you
Sure.
for saving my life. Your sword skills were impressive. Taking down that big guy. I thought the general's retainers were all
Damn, she's bloody who town?
I didn't expect the engine, so...
Damn, little bro, I gotta blame you a little bit.
As for you, you must be the guest on the Astral Express, right? Saving the Lawful from that crisis. It's so impressive. It wasn't a big deal. Really.
It's still early. So why don't we get some tea at the Alchemy Commission? We can discuss your suggestions for revitalizing the commission.
I'd be happy to accept your invitation.
And you three are coming too, right?
Oh, that wasn't that bad.
All these years, the view of the Alchemy Commission hasn't changed a bit. The tides come and go, but the ancient sea remains the same. For us, Vidyadhara, there's nothing more nostalgic than our homeland.
You're a Lofu native, Slingshaw?
Yes. I grew up here, listening to the sound of waves while researching prescriptions with my mentors and peers at the Alchemy Commission. It's kind of sad, isn't it? Everything changes, but somehow remains familiar. Just like you, Don Hung. I traveled far from home, and now I've returned. Seeing the familiar scenery brings back a hint of nostalgia.
The view here would be even better without the Ambrosial Harbor.
Oh, really? I think that towering tree looks pretty impressive.
Even if it's impressive, it's a plague lake. The Xianzhou have been fighting abominations for thousands of years. And now that the Ambrosial Harbor has been reborn, it's only natural for everyone to feel uneasy.
Well, once a seed is planted, no matter how long it takes, it'll eventually sprout and bear fruit.
Well, she finna make a lot of money, boy.
In my opinion, the rebirth of the Ambrosial Arbor and the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were inevitable. The seed was already planted when the ancestors of the Xianzhou sought immortality.
What's she about to be, Harmony? She a healer? Oh. Maybe not then. Oh, well, I'm skipping. Fire healer? Yep. Don't want that.
Since you went through the entire Ambrosial Arbor crisis firsthand, Dan Heng and Lieutenant Yan Qing, I'd like to discuss something with you.
What would you like to discuss, Miss Lingsha?
Right.
I was lucky enough to be chosen by the Alliance to come in and clean up all the grime in the Alchemy.
I just built my Gallagher. That nigga keep me his job.
The Alchemy Commission is riddled with problems and has reached a point where fixing it seems impossible.
You good, Gallagher. We ain't worrying about her, bro. She can't fuck with you, dog. You good, my brother.
But was wondering if you could provide any insights.
Well, even though I'm a Vidyadhara like you, I'm an outsider, just like my companions here. I can't really say much about a remedy, but I do have a piece of advice, Miss Lingshaw. The Vidyadhara and the Alchemy Commission on the Lofu have always been interconnected. If you cannot distance yourself from
Hey, no cap.
changing the situation.
The next best thing, though, is that you a brake support. That nigga designed for brake units. And that's only got one brake, nigga. And that's your job, bro. Just support, Boo Hill, bro.
Alchemy Commission for years. If you're determined to root them out, maybe you should...
And that nigga buff brake damage.
I see. Thank you for your valuable insights. The Lux Arrow from the Rainbow possesses unparalleled power to sever the Ambrosial Arbor. It can't sever mortals' desires.
I can't figure out what she gonna do that's different.
Just like how the Cloud Knights can
Hell no, you sure didn't.
disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but are unable to calm the hearts and minds of the people within the
But I ain't gonna lie, boy. Cuz went through it trying on that banner, boy. He lost 50-50 to goddamn Ron May. And then he rolled on Firefly banner and lost the 50-50 to Firefly too. Yep. And he didn't keep going. So that's when he used his guarantee from skipping Firefly on this girl, the blocking girl. That's why he got her now.
Unfortunately, even though she was skilled in the art of healing,
I ain't gonna lie, but my cup be losing on this. I be saying that nigga be losing 50-50s on your boy.
in the end, she was framed and exiled to the Jumi. I was also implicated and had to leave the law.
I think the only 50-50 he won is Acheron. Other than Acheron, Jenny Louise, he lost that one.
What? You heard it right. The ones responsible for the corruption in the Alchemy Commission.
There's another one too.
Just the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but even divine foresight himself.
Honka be wild.
Why is your face turning pale, Yanjing? Don't worry about it. I understand that when someone holds a position of power, they may sometimes have to make tough decisions. I won't hold any personal grudges against you. Besides, at our age, holding personal grudges is a luxury we can't afford.
Lingsha, you're back! I've been waiting ages for you. Yunli,
Yeah.
why aren't you with your grandpa? What brings you to the Alchemy Commission? Well, let me take this opportunity to introduce you to Yanqing.
What a small world. You stole my sword. Give it back.
I see. Let's skip the introduction part then.
Why do I keep bumping into you? Are you stalking me or something?
Yikes.
Of course not. Unlike you, Miss Yunli, I have important things to take care of. You, on the other hand, seem to have all the time in the world to wander around without returning my sword.
Grandpa used to say that a sword reflects its master. I talked to your sword, and it told me that you've been distracted. You hesitate when you should strike, and you struggle to stay calm when your sword is unsheathed. Now that I see you again, I realize your sword was right. It wasn't me who took your sword. It was you who lost focus.
Do you really expect me to believe that nonsense? I've been taking it easy on you because you're a guest from the Juming. But you're not taking the hint. Don't people from the Juming know you're supposed to return what you borrowed?
Just look at this flying sword. Even if I gave it back to you now, it'd just be taken away again in a few hours. You know the Cloud Knight saying, a Cloud Knight must never let slip their weapon. Yes? Well, sure. I can give it back to you now. On the battlefield, that's a whole different story.
Fine. You don't have to give it back because I'll take it back myself.
Oh shit.
Between these two, who do you think is tougher, Don Hung? Don't get me wrong. I'm just curious.
Get ready to separate them.
It is my first day at the Alchemy Commission. A brawl is definitely not how I imagine celebrating it. Well, since you don't approve, I won't draw my sword here. I didn't mean it in that way. Since you already drawn your swords, be disappointed you didn't get to test one another, right? I've received reports that the delves near the Alchemy Commission are still infested with abominations. Seems like my predecessors left quite a mess. So, if you two want to determine who's better, why not focus on them instead of each other? Clearing out some abominations? Sounds boring.
It's the Cloud Knight's duty to eliminate those abominations. You don't have to ask me twice, Miss Slingshot. I'll help you get rid of them.
Oh, you think you're the only one who knows how to behave? If Lingshot needs anything, I'll gladly draw my sword and help her out. It's so heartwarming to see both of you being so sweet and caring. So then, shall we get going?
Right, Link to the scammer.
Ever since the disciples of Saint Medicus were eradicated, their experimental abominations have been festering here. If you want a contest, I will be the referee. The one who kills the most abominations within an hour wins. Lingshot, as always, you're still an expert in making unpaid work sound so noble and great. It's for your own good, little Yunli. While you desire to compete against each other, I don't want to see either of you getting hurt.
That's really thoughtful of you, Cauldron Master.
So, are you both ready?
Hey, I get to play my nigga.
Shift the balance.
Looks like my predecessor left. Let me say it again. The one who kills the most abominations within an hour. Wait, be careful when you draw your swords, and make sure you don't hurt each other. Can we see?
Time for sword play.
Wait, I ain't read that. Oh man.
Some value, I suppose, exists in just unity.
Spend freely.
A one-time in.
I didn't expect someone who can't even hold on to You've got
Yikes.
those moves, but you're not striking where it counts. It's such a shame to see you misuse your sword.
I wonder if my kills count. Although he got a killer.
Watch your head.
Some value, I suppose. Every petal.
All will be swept away by the wind.
I weep for
Let's see.
It too shall fall.
Okay, so I can kill him.
How many can you block?
It's alright.
Strike with fire.
I hit the mark. The dice have been cast. Bust.
I don't care nothing about that little girl. That little girl don't do nothing for me.
Another journey begins. Still waters will lift.
Practice is over. Sword descend.
Hey! Yikes.
There's more to life. Eternal.
Time for sword play. Bladed flight.
Okay, little bro.
Hedge your bets.
Again? Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Strike with fire.
Some value, I suppose. Every petal.
All will be swept away by the wind.
got lucky. Why don't you just give me back my sword, sincerely apologize, and then go cry your eyes out to your grandpa? Consider yourself lucky that I'm not interested in your rusty sword, because I don't have the nasty habit of snatching other people's weapons.
All you did was chop down a few monsters. Don't get carried away with yourself. If you think you can just take this sword from my hand, go ahead and try.
Come on, little bro. Oh shit.
Well, my young friends. However, both of you have shortcomings. One of you focuses on dodging and weaving, while the other relies on brute strength, trying to take down targets.
Damn, she finna get all the money. God almighty.
Who are you? Me? I'm just a patient seeking medicine from the Alchemy Commission. A passerby, if you will. I thought I'd seen my fill of impressive fights during the war dance. Yet here I am, able to witness a remarkable fight of the Alchemy Commission, of all places. Well, the law firm is never short of surprises. However, I have a small suggestion for you. Why don't you settle this dispute fair and square in the war dances? That way, you can resolve
It really is.
with a proper duel and put your grudges behind you.
Grudges? No, not at all. Yunli and I, we were just sparring.
Sparring? You summoned your flying sword and she swung her sword with strength. No grudges between you. I don't think that's
What brings you here, Lady Feishao? Have you finished your health consultation with the Dragon Lady? Feishao? Grandpa always talks about you. Could it be that you are...
Merlin's Claw of the Sanzhou Yangqing?
Looks like I'm quite famous in the Sanzhou law too.
Of course, everyone has heard of the Great General, known to all and unknown to none.
Great General.
I like how her mouth moves. Or how people mouths move on this game.
I heard there's a Josie General on the law firm, so I came up with a humble name for myself. The Lacking General. Lacking in worries, regrets, and values. Sounds much better, right?
Yeah, that's a befitting title that sounds both humble and impressive. Now that the sparring session is over, Yanqing and Yunli, shouldn't you politely thank General Feishao for her guidance and bury the hatchet?
Here's your sword. Keep it safe. Or it might get taken away again. By the way, we haven't settled the score yet. I'll defeat you fair and square next time we fight.
This is how she apologizes? Now that I finally got my sword back, I should report to the seat of Divine Foresight. I'll take my leave, General Feishao. Oh, by the way, Miss Slingshot, if you've got some free time, I'd like to invite you to the seat of Divine Foresight for a chat with General Jing Yuan.
Boy, Link Shop finna get no. That motherfucker banner ain't finna sell shit. It's over, bro. Everybody finna say for her.
For stepping in, General Feixiao. Otherwise, I'd have had to knock them out with my incense.
Yes, they made Acheron a new Acheron.
Just doing what you asked. How about we call it even as payment for the healer lady's consultation?
Her eyes look ridiculous.
Even a general needs to pay their bills. We don't do that here. And let's not forget, you'd have been waiting decades for a chance to see the Dragon Lady if it weren't for me.
Well, you can always send a bill to the Seat of Divine Foresight and say it's for mentoring those kids. After all, it was quite the effort splitting them up. I nearly had to get tough. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to find a spot and get some fresh air. Back already? You've met with Jing Yuan and wandered around for a few hours. So, what do you think?
It appears that the Divine Foresight is using this war dance as a show of strength to convince everyone that the Luofu is prosperous after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis.
But I know you're going to say but, right?
But the influx of people attending the war dance is like a breeding ground for disorder and rumors. One wrong move, and the Luofu could be in a world of chaos.
The Cloud Knights on the streets remain vigilant, so at the very least, General Jing Yuan is aware of this. As for other matters, I'm unable to say.
I'd prefer to be excused from future meetings with generals. I'm just a military healer, and now all of a sudden I'm thrust onto the center stage having cordial chats with two generals?
My work doesn't lend itself to being in the limelight either.
Just stop whining. At least you're in one piece, right? Before getting in touch with General Jing Yuan, I wanted to put aside my assumptions and see his momentum. That includes the overall bearing of the Cloud Knights on the street, what people are saying, and how those close to him behave.
The might of an army dwells not within its pawns, but within the force of its collective momentum. Recognizing this fact reveals the true measure of power. Thanks for enlightening me, General.
A perfectly clear statement turned confusing thanks to your translation. Made me lose words. Anyway, this is how I operate in battle, so you might as well get used to it.
Are you treating General Jing Yuan as your enemy?
The longest-serving general of the Xianzhou Luofu. Do you think he'd have only a few enemies?
By the way, General, you met the healer lady, yes? Could you show me the medicine she prescribed you?
Well, the healer lady couldn't do anything about my condition. She just told me to enjoy some tasty food.
So not even the famed healer lady could help?
That nigga did open his eyes just now.
Don't worry. I'll fulfill my promise and find a way to cure you. Actually, I've found some leads.
Well, life and death, Jiao Zhou. It's all predetermined. Upon starting my military career, I made a pledge that the rest of my life would be dedicated to being the Xianzhou spearhead, hunting down the abominations of abundance till the end of my days. As long as I can fulfill that deep-seated desire, I don't care how long I live. You asked if I view General Jing Yuan as my enemy. No. My real enemy has always been myself.
Enjoy some tasty food. So, what's for dinner tonight?
Jeez. You're really know how to read the room, don't you?
You guys figure it out for yourselves. I'm due to catch up with an old war friend I've not seen for quite a long time.
It's the eyes, bro. The eyes go so crazy.
Hey! Was that the Yaoqing general who just dropped in out of nowhere? Oh, she's so awesome! I mean, when Yun Li swung that massive sword, she just casually blocked her attack with ease.
Mine too.
Yeah. But to go up against Yun Li is quite impressive, you know? That aura of heroism and grace. It almost makes me want to learn Xianzhou swordplay.
Uh-oh.
You think so too, right? Can't you put a little more enthusiasm into it?
Thanks for the kind words, Miss March. The war dance is coming up, and I've been chosen to represent the Cloud Knights in the ceremony. I've had my fair share of defeats lately, and even though I know there are always more skilled swordmasters out there, seeing General Fei Xiao's skills today has made me feel a bit uneasy again.
Don't underestimate yourselves. After all, generals won't fight in the ring during the war dance. Just remember the state of mind you had when you single-handedly took on me and Blade, putting life and death aside. With that mindset, you can prevail against most challengers.
I see. Thanks for the advice, Master Dan Heng. By the way, now that today's events are over, General Jing Yuan wants to invite all of you to the Seat of Divine Foresight. He has something important to discuss.
I bet it's about how to deal with the generals from the Yaoqing and the Zhuming.
I really don't want to get caught up in grown-up games so soon. I just hope Generals Fei Xiao and Bai An can see the truth. We don't need any more chaos in the Luofu before the war dance.
Okay. We cooking a little bit. A little bit, something slight.
Feeling lucky.
What do I want to do? I want to change this team. All right, let me see.
Sylvester. I introduced these guests from the Astral Express to you, Elder White. But with all the people around, we only exchanged pleasantries. Now, I'd like to officially introduce them to you. These three braved great dangers, accompanying me to perilous places, defeating the chief culprit Vantilia, and uncovering the conspiracies of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. If you wish to know more, please, feel free to ask us.
Well, I skimmed through the reports about the Arbor's rebirth from the Master Diviner Hu Xuan. She's been summoned to the Yuchue for questioning. There are a lot of doubts within the Alliance about this whole situation. But despite all that, I believe in you. Since you joined the ranks, you have repeatedly achieved remarkable feats. After the High Cloud Quintet each went their separate ways, despite the many criticisms within the Alliance, the Marshals still stood firm against the dissenting voices and entrusted the lawful to you. Over the years, you've served the Alliance with loyalty and wisdom. You've taken down abominations in Thalassa, rescued the Xianzhou Yuchue from a siege, and destroyed the demonic planet summoned by the denizens of abundance. I still remember those battles vividly. There are fools who doubt your loyalty. They're happy to see the divine foresight fail because it gives them some kind of sick satisfaction. They haven't achieved anything of their own, so they feed off the failures of others.
Yikes, you dropped a gem.
I've seen failures in my time, and I want to believe that your loyalty has never wavered.
So General Fei Xiao of the Yangqing is the only one investigating the Ambrosial Arbor crisis on behalf of the Alliance?
No. I am too.
This old man's words always catch me off guard.
The Marshal ordered me to come to the Xianzhou Laofu, but the document only says, attend the war dance and listen to Fei Xiao's questioning. No need for that. You're all important witnesses. The Marshal is well aware of Jing Yuan's purpose in holding the ceremony, and understands the situation she is facing. She mentioned it because she believes both issues are important.
Thanks for your kindness and sincerity, Elder Wyan. But is it appropriate to tell everyone here about the Marshal's orders?
By introducing the Express's witnesses to me alone, aren't you aiming to discern the intentions behind both my actions and Fei Xiao's, and whether there's any discord between us? Well, since I'm being open and honest with you, I encourage you young folk to do the same. As for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, all I need to do is listen. General Fei Xiao will be the one asking the questions. To be honest, I'm more concerned about the timely start of the war dance. Oh, by the way, I've prepared a gift for the war dance. Yes, it's this case. There will be numerous contests and celebrations during the war dance, and the main event will be the Ringmaster's Challenge. The host will dispatch a skilled warrior to take on challengers from all over the cosmos, showcasing the excellent martial arts of Xianzhou Laofu. When you mentioned the Astral Express will be attending the ceremony, I thought the High Elder of the Laofu would be the Ringmaster.
You humor me, Elder Wyan. The healer lady is just a young lady who knows nothing about martial arts. How can I assign her as the ringmaster?
I'm no match to you when it comes to joking.
What's this box for? Why don't you open it, General Huayan?
This sword case is intended for the War Dance's award. It's empty now, but in a few days, a precious sword will be delivered and stored inside. I don't mean to boast about our skills, but this sword represents the pinnacle of the Zhu-Ming's craftsmanship. It has a legendary history, full of heroic tales from foreign lands, tales that are too detailed to be summarized in just a few words. Since the delegation delivering the sword hasn't arrived yet, I'll just leave the case here for now. I've been wondering, who would be worthy of such a sword? And then it hit me. I can award it to the champion of the Ringmaster's Challenge. The ceremony's champion is sure to be a perfect match for the sword. Moreover, I hear that Yan Jing is an excellent swordmaster, and that he will be representing the Luofu as the Ringmaster. So it seems like a perfect gift for him.
Thank you for your generosity, Elder Huayan.
If you want to give me a sword, just say the word, Grandpa. No need to beat around the bush.
You've got confidence, my girl, but I don't think you can best Yan Jing.
I know you're all about swords, Miss Yunli. It's just a shame that it's the sword that ultimately chooses its rightful master.
Yeah, and even if someone gets their hands on such a precious sword, it'll probably end up in someone else's.
The outcome of our duel at the Alchemy Commission is still up in the air. Since you're interested, why don't you represent the Xianzhou Juming and challenge me in the ring?
That's exactly what I had in mind. Nobody knows who's gonna come out on top. It could be me, it could be someone else. It'll probably be me. But whatever happens, it won't be him.
Not to be rude or anything, we've been watching their drama. I'm dying to find out who beats who.
Quiet down. We have other guests here. I've prepared this sword to add some excitement to the ceremony, not to have you two squabble. It's not a good look for the Alliance. While you both seem confident that you'll win, you need to remember there can only be one winner and one loser in the ring, which could lead to hard feelings. Actually, I have an idea. We don't know who the winner will be, and it might not be either of you. But if you're eyeing that prize, you'll need to work together. I want you to take on an apprentice who will take part in the war dance and win at least one match.
How does that make sense?
In my humble opinion, while a Cloud Knight is commendable by securing victories, it's even more so to pass on your skills and spread the way of swordplay. I'd be greatly pleased if this apprentice could represent the Express in the war dance by displaying their Cloud Knight flair and prowess.
Well, Elder Huayan's idea is quite interesting. Imparting swordplay skills requires teamwork, and both the winner and the loser will learn a valuable lesson regardless of the outcome. The question is, whom should the two of them take as an apprentice?
Huh? Who? Wait, me?
I noticed just now that Miss March seemed quite interested in the outcome of your sword fight. So I thought, why not teach her the art of swordplay?
Wait, are you serious, General? Why am I being dragged into this all of a sudden? I've never practiced swordplay before. I'm a total newbie. You really think I can learn it? Well, you'll probably realize I have no hope and give up on me. That'd be so embarrassing.
Your talent is quite unique. Are you also interested in swordplay? But you know, based on my years of judging people, you don't really need to dive into swordplay to boost your skills. And I doubt there's anyone out there who can really show you the way forward. As for Miss March, she's like a piece of jade in the rough, just waiting to be shaped.
I appreciate your kind words, General Huaiyan. But won't teaching me swordplay be a waste of Yanqing and Yunli's time? They should be preparing for the ceremony. Plus, I heard that each swordmaster has their own special moves. What if they let something slip while teaching me? If everyone knows each other's tactics, won't that make it hard to catch people off guard during the war dance?
That's considerate of you, March 7th. But don't worry. It'll take you at least a decade of hard training before you can even start learning special moves. No need to freak out. A few Juming swordplay tricks will mean you'll be more than equipped.
Really?
Looks like March's curiosity has been piqued.
The whole point is to know each other's moves. Defeating your opponent in just one move. Boring would that be? Plus, what really decides the swordsman's fate isn't some special move. It's the solid fundamentals.
So Miss Yunli has already agreed. What do you say, Yanqing?
General, I haven't graduated yet. How can I be qualified to teach swordplay to others? So you're admitting your defeat, huh? If you're not even confident to teach, why don't you let me be the ringmaster instead?
Yanqing, teaching an apprentice is also a way of honing your own skills and gaining insights. You've been an apprentice for years. It's about time you looked at swordplay from another perspective.
I see, General. Then count me in.
Now that Yanqing has agreed too, it all comes down to Miss March giving her number.
It's up to you to make the final decision, March.
I understand. Then I'm on board. Thank you for your kindness, General Huaiyan.
Great! Starting tomorrow, Yanqing and Yunli will teach you the basics of the Cloud Knight's swordplay. Yunli and I will head out and purchase some sword practice equipment for Miss March. Think of it as a little initiation gift.
You're too kind. Oh, wait, you're giving me a gift? Shouldn't it be the other way around? General Huaiyan's gone. Wait, why does something feel off about what we talked about? I think we strayed off topic. How did things even get to this point?
Yeah, I brought you here because the General said he had some important matters to discuss. But how in the world did Yunli and I suddenly become Miss March's swordplay mentors?
Because General Huaiyan wants us to stick around on Lo Fu for some time. But from his point of view, we're no different from all the other tourists who may leave at any time. Since the crew's actions were mentioned in the Lo Fu's operations log were given to the Alliance, he probably wants to see firsthand if we're as capable as to report claims, or if we're just some made-up excuse to save face. And he wants to see it for himself during the war dance, which is why he even dragged Yunli into this. What began as a simple contest between two swordmasters has now evolved into you two collaborating to mentor March.
Elder Huaiyan, still that tricky general. who likes to give everyone a headache. My apologies. Truth be told, I invited all of you to the ceremony because I wished for you to act as my witnesses. Now, I apologize for not disclosing this information earlier. In the coming weeks, I'll also invite all of you to a meeting with General Fei Shao, where you may need to answer her questions and clear up any doubts she might have. So please, be prepared for the meeting.
Did we do something wrong? We really did save the Luofu, so why do you want to sneak off like we're fugitives?
Don't worry. No matter what happens, I'll stay here as a witness and answer any questions she might have.
Thank you, everyone.
General, I know there isn't much I can do to share your burden, but... As the Luofu Ringmaster, I won't let anyone defeat me in the war dance.
I know.
The illustrious Merlin's Claw waiting for me? And for so long,
No,
too?
sure.
It's quite an honor. It's been a while, General Fei Shao. It's been 30 years since we last saw each other. Right, Yukon? Yes. Back then, you were the vanguard of the Yao Cheng's Verdant Knights, and I was a pilot of the Luofu's Rainbow Orbit fleet. Who would have thought that upon meeting again, you'd be a general, and I'd have given up flying? Really does feel like a lifetime ago. Well, I wouldn't say I haven't seen you in 30 years. After all, your great victories are announced through the Yellow Bell resonance system every day. So I'm well aware of your great feats. How's your health holding up? Still stable, I suppose. Do you still remember the medic who saved me in battle? That healer with the odd name and peculiar temperament. What was his name again? Was it Pichu? Or Kaqiao? Jiao Qiao. He's been my retainer and personal healer, delegated by the Alchemy Commission from the Xianzhou Yao Cheng. Over the years, he's dedicated himself to managing my condition. It's thanks to him that I'm still in good health today. Given my background, I'm happy to have made it this far. I'm relieved to know that you're safe and sound. Well then, since you and Elder Huayan are here, I imagine you must have received orders from the Marshal? As your friend, may I ask how the Alliance intends to punish the General of the Luofu? The Arbor's rebirth has frightened the elders who lurk behind the scenes. They fear the resurgence of abominations, much like what happened 30 years ago. Although the report from the Luofu explains all the details, we don't know what the Ruined Legion really invaded, or how exactly the Stellaron Hunters and the Astral Express became involved. This puzzle has many missing pieces. As you know, the fugitive Jing Liu, who mysteriously disappeared many years ago, has resurfaced. This time she has brought along an Outworlder in a coffin, claiming to offer the Marshal a method to fight against the Eons. The Luofu Preceptor has also leveled accusations against Jing Yuan for neglecting the Alliance's principles. She asserts that Jing Yuan enabled the exiled from Baibiru to re-enter the Luofu, thereby unlocking the lunarescent depths within Scale Gorge Waterscape, which in turn disrupted the Vidyadhara's dutiful watch over the Ambrosial Arbor. It is for these reasons that I have come here to the Luofu today. Well, duty calls. Perhaps I should have mentioned all this to an uninvolved person, but since we once belonged together, I didn't want to keep you in the dark. Perhaps pretending you didn't hear any of this would be for the best. I understand. I'm sorry. I was out of line. I know I shouldn't be defending General Jing Yuan right now, but... well, you know how I am. The Law Fu has enjoyed centuries of stability since the end of this edition of Imbibitor Rune, much of which can be attributed to General Jing Yuan's masterful strategizing. Unfortunately, for long-life species, enduring through the ages always culminates in a failure that undoes all previous achievements, a moment that our adversaries relish.
That's true. And that's why I'm also here for another purpose. To visit Hule.
Hule? You mean that Hule? The Boris in Warhead? The same Hule who's been imprisoned in the shackling prison for over 7 centuries?
The nemesis of the Foxians who will never be forgiven and shall be imprisoned until the end of the cosmos. I can't quite remember the exact wording, but yes, the very same Hule.
Usually, only emissaries from the Xianzhou Yaoqing Skyfaring Commission visit him once every century. Why do you have to visit him now of all times?
The Foxians and the Alliance made a pact to combat the abominations, aiming to achieve justice and free their kin. That werewolf monster is to be forever imprisoned in the dark recesses of the shackling prison, facing unending retribution. Given the situation on the Law Fu, those on the Yaoqing are concerned about Hule's imprisonment. I'm afraid that the routine visit every century is no longer sufficient to ease their concerns. That's why I was sent here, to reassure them.
It's all bad news.
Well, not everything. There might be a silver lining. Oh, by the way, I found some clues about the thing you asked for.
Tell me more.
The Verdant Knights followed the route you mentioned and discovered the wreckage of the Whistling Flame ship. Unfortunately, there were no survivors and no cargo. However, someone had already been on the seas before we arrived.
Our people? Or someone from the IPC?
No, neither. Yukon. Have you heard of a person named Ron May?
I'm still feeling sleepy. Did I oversleep? Where did Marchant Don go?
Oh, yep, that's a good place to stop right there. Yep, good enough. All right, my friend. GG's, my boy. Oh, yeah, we out.